Tornado Cash can't escape regulators. BitBoy is suing. Also, Carbon is being taken out of the market thanks to DeFi. Decentralized. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I got a nice video for you guys. We're going to talk about a lot of things going on in this market today on this beautiful Tuesday. We're going to talk a little bit about BitBoy, how he got a couple lawsuits going on against some people for some things that he's absolutely doing. I want to talk to you guys also about Tornado Cash, how it's kind of showing what's going to happen with these whole regulators and how they're saying the developers better step to the plate, and also Arbitrum GMX token. I mentioned this before that the staking was great. Beautiful things going on over there at Arbitrum, and they seem to barely just be getting started. Also ClimateDAO, and how you can check how much your wallet has been polluting the environment, because you know that's all the rage right now. So if you're excited about this video, just do all that YouTube algorithm stuff for me, and then we'll get right into it. So right now, we're going to start with this. It says crypto YouTubers BitBoy and Atozi, I don't even know who Atozi is, clash in a defamation suit over scam claims. Now, according to this article, Atozi made a video to his subscribers. I'm not even sure how many subscribers he has. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. But BitBoy is pissed off over it. So he filed this lawsuit, and he basically says, look, you're making it very hard for me to do business. Right here it says specifically the complaint pertains to Magash, my bad about that name, referring to Armstrong as BitBoy, as shady dirtbag who milks his audience for a quick buck rather than giving them genuine advice. Now, me personally, I don't really like to speak my thoughts on YouTubers, but I don't watch a lot of them because a lot of them are, the hell? A gnat like flew in front of my glasses. That was weird. But yeah, a lot of them are opportunists. You know, a lot of them I believe have, like, you know, they're good guys or they have good intentions, but when you dangle money in front of their faces, they have to, you know, they have to accept it. Now, BitBoy explained specifically that, hey, he lost 75K because of this guy, because of what he said, and it probably caused him to lose like an endorsement or something like that. Now, for me, I would just say a couple of things. Pay attention to YouTubers who are way too opinionated, like Atozi. Why are you hating on BitBoy so much? And then BitBoy, why are you just following your audience so much to where you're actually following their mindset rather than your own mindset? But those are just my criticisms of the channels. I don't want to say no more. I don't want to get sued. But I also heard that some other YouTubers are suing places like Celsius and, you know, trying to sue people like that. And it's like, these are centralized entities in this space. As a crypto YouTuber, you should know that centralization comes with those problems, especially if you're trying to go for high yield. So for you to turn around and tell your audience of over 1 million subscribers that you are suing the company, I believe is sending the wrong message, because certain things, as getting into crypto, we should understand the risk. And I think it's more important to explain to your audience the risk of what we're doing here. Like, you know, I'm risking getting 20% or 12% or whatever it was from Celsius, but the risk, you know, that's a good percentage. Banks don't give that, but the risk is that they can go up and they can lose it all if I don't read what they're doing with my money on the back end and all that stuff. So enough about that. Crypto YouTubers clashing in bear market fashion. More of this to come, I promise you. And that's going to take me right into the next thing, where it says Tornado Cash shows that DeFi can't escape regulation. Regulation, lawsuits, all this stuff, whatever. Well, Tornado Cash is a mixer, and basically what they're saying over there at Cointelegraph is that it's better for these developers to work with these regulators up front in the beginning. Don't try to fight them. XRP. Don't try to fight them. You know, work with them, because at the end of the day, they're all doing a job. They're hired to do a job. Whether you think it's malicious or not, they're hired to do a job, and we should try to get in there and figure out how to stop them from breaking everything. Because listen, if we don't go talk to them, they will break it. They will break it. They will say, hey, you know how the government is. We're already working. To them, they think everything's already working fine, you know, so why should they bring in anything new, you know? So they will break it. they will break it. So Tornado Cash and the rest of the devs and developers, unfortunately, we won't have that anarchy of a system that everybody wants until everything hits the fan. But hey, right now regulators are saying y'all better work with us or else. They're trying to send the people who created this thing to jail. So even if they're not the ones using it, but they said, hey, you allowed about $1.5 billion to make it through, where we probably would have caught those people, and now those people are in trouble. So just something to think about in the future when we think about regulation and crypto, because this is going to be a very important narrative going forward. I guarantee you there's going to be projects who start coming out boasting that they already got clearance from the government, if you don't already see it already. So let's go into Arbitrum a little bit, because I talked about GMX, and I love the staking on GMX. GMX token is doing pretty well. GMX is the AMM built on top of Arbitrum. Now, Arbitrum is not getting a lot of hype. You see OP with a lot of hype. You see Evmos with a lot of hype. You've seen Matic with a ton of hype. Now Arbitrum hires its first marketing officer. Hopefully this marketing officer knows what he's doing. He's coming from over there at Amazon, but hopefully he knows what he's doing in the crypto space, and this might lead to some nice marketing or incentives for people to move over to Arbitrum. I'm speculating on that, of course, but just seeing that they're barely hiring a marketing officer and getting started with the marketing when things are already looking good, that is just good to see for Arbitrum and GMX. So the more I use this platform and this blockchain, the more and more I'm starting to like it, just because how fast, how easy it is, and the rewards that I'm getting on it. So Bitcoin took a little bit of a dumpity dippity. It hit the top of this trend line to a T. I'm probably never going to remove this trend line. Once it gets over that trend line, bear market over. But for now, that's not bear market over. I'm over speaking, of course. Bear market not over until we pass all-time high again. But right now we're looking at this trend line, and it's probably going to lead us all the way up to, I don't know, let's see, 25k is where it hit right now. So we'll see if we can get to that 29k level. That's what I'm looking for. So far we're going sideways. We're not below the 13 on the daily yet, and on this weekly we are still above the 200 moving average. We spiked above this 13, and now we're kind of retesting it. So, you know, just waiting for us to go ahead and tap 29k and stop being stubborn. We got to wait for the news tomorrow. You know, the news always shows up on Mondays, on Wednesdays, whether it's good or it's bad. Shows up on Wednesday, so we'll see what the news is tomorrow, and if we get good news, then 29k incoming. But be very, very cautious. The monthly chart is still ugly, and we could still take, as far as like major moves go, we can still take a major move down if Bitcoin decides to. So just, we want to be cautious. We're not doing no bull market trading or no bull market buys yet. Just dollar cost average. Hey, don't invest more than you can afford or lose. Everything you throw into the crypto market right now, consider it gone until the next bull run. Then you'll be happy. Finally, Carbon.fyi is now integrated with ClimateDAO's offset retirement aggregator. Simply analyze your address and then click ClimateDAO's link to offset your footprint using on-chain Carbon. Now, on-chain Carbon is going to be a interesting thing going forward, because we're seeing a lot of hate on crypto because of the Carbon and all this stuff. So Ethereum going to Ethereum 2.0 and Carbon offsetting should shut everybody up about environmental complaints about blockchain, and then we'll see what the new complaints end up being when it comes to that. But I want you guys to check this out. It's pretty cool. Carbon.fyi. So I went right here, scanned my teacher wallet, and it says that this wallet initiated 281 ETH transactions consuming 28 million gas. In total, this address is responsible for 6,700 kilograms of CO2 emissions. To compensate, this address has retired 0 and on chain. See the details for the blah, blah, blah. So it's basically telling me, look, if I want to offset my Carbon and take this stuff out of the market and do, pay homage, pay back everything, I gotta buy 6.7 tons of CO2 emission. And when we come right here, this is what it looks like. That's gonna run me about 5.7 Klima, which Klima is about $5 right now. So about 25-30 bucks to offset my Carbon emissions, which, hey, is pretty cool, right? And I think this is going to be something that is used a lot more in the future, and I think it's going to be good for the environment, so we get these damn carbon things off the market so these big corporations can't really pollute. Like if my wallet is giving off like 7 CO2, what was this, 7 tones, if my wallet's giving about 7 tones, like imagine like, you know, a billionaire's wallet, or imagine like a company, a full-on gas, you know, using petroleum producing company, are wasting way more carbon tons. Anyways, you get the point. Last thing I want to talk about in this video. So also, if you haven't checked out the website Everything Currency Crypto, go ahead and check that out. Got some the trading course group is getting started. I want to get that going. I want to have a lot of people in there so we can trade and get this money together. Right now is the time to learn. If you're not learning trading right now, trust me, you're doing yourself a big disservice when it comes bull market time. You want to learn those qualities, even if it's not through me, even if you don't get my course. Like, go get some free courses, or go online, go YouTube it, and figure out how to trade, because that'll be very lucrative for you come the bull market again. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about Climadel, BitBoy, Arbitrum, Tornado Cash, Carbon. Let me know about what you guys feel about all that good stuff. Leave me a comment in the comment box if any projects you would like me to talk about or anything like that. RIP to crypto roots. Think positive, and positive things will happen. Till next time, peace.